When I first saw the exhibit for China, I was surprised by the quiet colors. And then I read that the florists had chosen the Chinese New Year and the Lantern Festival as their inspiration. Now I was doubly surprised. Almost every picture I found of the Chinese New Year was predominantly red with accents of gold. In contrast, the mannequin was dressed in pale leaves of a tobacco color, petals in off-white stuck on the bodice, fresh flowers, and an abundance of leaves for the skirt. The florists had included a couple of lanterns in the exhibit, but they were the color of tobacco and parchment. I was puzzled. Were the florists saying that the dismembered flowers and dried out leaves were the makings of a lantern? Or were the faded colors of the dress, all the rusts and tobacco colors and creams, how they imagined a lantern would age after being exposed to the elements for weeks? I tend to want something literal and defined, and I felt I had nothing to work with here. I needed a different perspective, a different angle. Being inspired is not a luxury, it's a necessity. If I'm not inspired, nothing happens. But maybe I could learn another way to be inspired for those times when I feel something, but I can't articulate it, and so can't find a way to use it. It was like trying to understand a foreign language. No matter which way I looked at it, the florists had gone off on a tangent to somewhere quite original in their use of inspiration. Too often the subject of an inspiration is merely rewrapped. Here they had branched out so far that I would not have guessed their original inspiration. After much thought, I think they decided to merely drop hints of the source of their inspiration. I say this because they delivered a sense of something fragile, papery, and faded, like a lantern of an old year.